Oh my God. Yes,
Rude.
I'm live all by myself, and I forgot to bring Laura a chair. I know. I'm classy. I'm classy like that. Hi, everybody. Hi. Hi, how's it going? Oh my goodness, what a day. What a day. Holy cow.
What are you doing here?
If you had told me a week ago that we'd control the Senate and also Washington's third, I would have said, hey, you must be joking. I'd probably ask, what the fuck are you smoking? But it's true. Oh yes, it's true. The skies are blue. You know democracy is saved. There was no fucking red wave. Hey, everybody do a happy dance. 'Cause it's true. Oh, it's true. It's gonna be okay probably now. And Trump is in Mar-a-Lago flinging poo. Hey, everybody sing along with me. Oh, yes, what a day. What a day. Hi, everybody. Hi. That's kind of loud, isn't it? What is happening, people? So, yes, this day has been just unprecedented. So, I get up in the way that, hello, Carrie Atwood, Johnson Atwood. Unbelievable. So, I get up in the way that I usually do, which is to say, slowly, and with a great deal of hesitation. And this has really been the case, I think, since 2016, where I sort of get up and I sort of test the waters. I check this guy right here. I'm like, is it worth getting up? I don't know. I look like what's going on geopolitically today. And so today started out like, most other days. And then this afternoon, we actually flipped a fucking seat here in Washington. We flipped the 3rd district. Unbelievable. Marie Gluesenkamp Perez, who I had the honor of interviewing on the podcast about 3 months ago, managed to flip a Republican-held seat. It was a seat that had been held by Republicans for years. Deep red district. This is down on the Oregon border in Vancouver. Where the Proud Boys live, right? So we flipped that district, right? And then...
How shitty a Republican candidate are you if you can't even win in the Proud Boys district? Wow, how bad are you?
So, yeah, so
do you think he's watching this show? Will I be canceled?
Hi,
No.
Joe Kent. Hi, how are you?
No,
Hi,
well.
nice to see you. And then also, I emerged from the gym tonight to discover that we now have the Democrats who've retained control of the Senate. Holy God. Michelle, can you believe this?
Hello.
Michelle, this is just unbelievable stuff. I'm really beside myself. I might have wept
Ooh,
a
there's
little
Joe.
bit with Joe. Joe Johnson. Let's see. Joe says my super right-wing friend is in a Dem district. Yeah, I know.
Aww.
Now, Joe, let's unpack this a little bit. I feel like instead of feeling the Schadenfreude that I figured that I probably would feel, I'm kind of just feeling pity. I'm really just, I have no desire
Why?
at all to rub anybody's noses in any of this stuff. Mostly because,
Why?
This is where we're different, right? Anytime you have the opportunity to kind of, get on the Schadenfreude Express, you get a first class ticket, right?
I don't do the I told you so, but I revel in feeling it. I don't feel guilty about feeling it. You feel guilty about feeling it.
I'm a guilt-ridden so-and-so. I am just
When
so
someone
damn
gets
happy,
what's
though.
coming to them, I sit and I bake a cake. I'm like, okay.
Oh, that's some
Here
tasty,
we go.
tasty
That's some
Schadenfreude
good
right
cake.
there, yeah.
I don't call them up and go, you deserve this, because then they'd go back on me.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. I mean, nobody wants to incur any bad karma. I just remember election out in 2016 and all the memes of Republicans talking about drinking the tears of liberals and stuff like that. I'm like, I would never want to be that. it's just not the kind of person that I ultimately see myself as
But
being.
I can think it.
Yes, you can. You can absolutely think it. So, anyway,
Mm-hmm.
just a exactly. Michelle says we don't have to say anything to them, and that's exactly right. They are freaking out right now. I saw a post from our good friend Timothy Snyder, the fellow who wrote On Tyranny, really the handbook for the liberal freakout post-Trump. And he was like, China has peaked, Putin is in retreat, and Trump is done. There's reason for hope. How about that? Timothy Snyder.
Why does my makeup look like that? I think the lighting's different.
You look glorious.
Did you adjust the lighting for your new facial hair situation?
Or
'Cause
lack thereof,
I
yeah.
feel like I have the regular makeup on and I look like I have a lot of eye makeup on. But
You look glorious.
well, thank you.
So
Maybe
my
it's the
wife
hat.
always
I
looks
don't know.
stunningly beautiful, y'all.
It was very
You
cold
should see her in
yesterday.
person. She's
Oh my
even
God.
more gorgeous in person.
No, in person I look worse.
Yeah. Looks stunning, says Carrie. See? Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, the tiny hands arrived, says Kathy.
Oh, good.
so
Has
glad.
everyone got their tiny
Okay.
hands?
Listen.
We need to clap.
They're right here.
What happened
Here we
to
go.
them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ta-da-da. Okay.
Yeah.
In case you missed the last
Yeah.
show, so actually here that's hello my baby, hello my.
No, it's the Janet Jackson.
Okay, yeah, exactly. Yeah, and they're perfect size because if a guy has
Tiny
nipples,
little boobies.
if a guy has nipples that can't be hidden by these, get some shots. I don't know.
Oh
something.
boy.
Get some
Now
injections.
you're canceled already.
Yeah, I'm totally
Second
canceled.
intro.
Yes. Oh my god.
Cancellation intro.
Joe, honest to God, how are you married with a comment like that? I honestly don't know how one
Oh,
actually
boy.
stays married when one says things. Carrie has tiny hands and feels strange about ball joint. The ball joint looks insertable, doesn't it? It kind of does. It looks like something you'd insert somewhere. I kept
This is
thinking
a
that.
family show. Is it?
Is this a family show?
Is this a family show?
I mean, we're a family. How about that? Yeah.
Is it a family show where?
Wait,
where
no,
the-
that's not what I meant. Yeah, we're a family. There you go.
Is it a family show where Nana Jan says dildo every other?
Yes,
answer? I don't know.
I don't know. Hey, my dad's here. Yo, what up? Jim Cox. Are we kids old enough to drink? I don't
Oh,
know.
my God.
I'm gonna find out. I'm trying this new delicious concoction. It's called beer. Yum yum yum.
Oh my God, you guys! Yesterday, I fancied a vodka soda out of the blue. I was like, I want a vodka soda, but we didn't have any vodka, so I was like, you know what I need? I'm gonna make a moonshine and soda because we had that at the bar, and I was like,
And you know why we didn't have any vodka? This is funny story. We decide for dinner we want penne alla vodka, which calls for
He
a
used the
cup
last of the vodka.
of vodka.
It was
I'm
nice.
thinking we always have Tito's because my dad comes over,
Right.
and we always like to make sure that we got plenty of the Tootler on
Yeah.
hand for Jim Cox. And so I'm like, there's surely another handle of this stuff someplace. So I pour a cup of that into the penne alla vodka, and Laura's like, hey, I'm ready. I think I'm gonna have
I'm gonna have a vodka soda.
cocktail
Yeah.
tonight. I think I'm a little vodka soda. I'm like, no, you're not. So
No.
So as it turns out, I hadn't had anything to drink at that point. So off we go. Off we tootle to the store, and got you some
moonshine and soda.
Okay, I'm going to tell you guys something super
Not
personal.
good.
Now,
Not good.
I don't know if anybody has this situation other than me, but let's just say you're in a situation where
Why are you saying this?
I don't know. We're like you. Okay, so let me lay the situation out for you. So this is what 7 o'clock at night, something like that.
Yeah,
We go to
something like
the local QFC fine food establishment, and there's in order to get service in the liquor department because everything's all locked up. It's like fucking Alcatraz for booze in there, and you have to push a button that says the service is requested in the liquor department. Service is requested in the liquor department. Now, I had to go get one other item. I had to go get some nasal spray, right? Because I didn't have allergies, whatever. Go get some nasal. So I can't find the nasal spray, and I hear the thing over and over again. Service in the liquor department. Service in the liquor department. I'm like, oh my God, nobody's coming. Nobody's coming. Oh my God, I can't find the nasal spray, and then I have to poop. Okay. Now, does this ever happen to
Is
anybody?
that anybody? Because I was like, "What is wrong with you?" And he's like, "I have to move
I
right
gotta
now."
find a bathroom. I have now, and it's just because all of a sudden I was like, wait a second, I don't know when I'm gonna get out of here.
Why is that your reaction to a time crunch situation?
This used to happen to me at DVD stores. Remember DVD stores and video stores when there was an open-ended situation where I'm like, I don't know how long it's going to take me to select something. All of a sudden, I feel this churning in my gut. I'm like, oh no. Because
Actually, I'm with you. That happens to me at Dollar Tree.
That
quite
happens to you
frequently.
when there's traffic. If we're
Yes,
driving along
yes.
and we get into traffic, you're like, oh no, I don't know when this traffic is going to clear. I might have to poo. So, yeah.
But you don't really have to. It's just that your body goes. Oh, actually, that happens to me during a plane flight. Not poop, just pee.
When you're waiting to take off, waiting on the tarmac.
And like
Yep.
it's some kind of FAA violation for you to undo your seatbelt. I'm like, oh God, I gotta pee so bad. Like right then. What if I pee my pants? Like I'm just going there in my mind. Like so I'm with you. Were
Oh my
you
God.
okay?
Yeah, I was fine. Well, and then to make matters worse, you reminded me that there was a bathroom in the QFC. I'm like, oh, fantastic! I go over there. There are two guys waiting for the bathroom. It's locked. I'm like, wait, it's 7:00 at night. What is going? Why is there a run on the bathroom? No pun intended.
That's why there's a Sharps container in there because junkies.
Oh, because junkies.
No, I'm serious.
What in Issaquah? Oh,
I don't know.
Anyway. Hi, everybody.
Why
How
didn't
are
you
you?
just go in the women's?
Because I'm not going to drop a deuce in the women's room. You know, okay, so one time,
It's a public bathroom.
okay, you remember the Barnes & Noble on Union Square in New York? They had very poorly marked bathrooms there. Okay, and it's this big it's a bookstore back when they used to exist, and it's like this 4-story bookstore.
Change the trailer to the poop episode. This is all we talk about. Is
We're
poop.
just talking about pooping. I don't know why. So anyway, I'm like, this is another situation. I'm looking for a book, right? I'm looking for a book, and I'm like, oh man, here it comes. Oh God, I got to find a bathroom. So I go and I go up there and I see, find my bathroom, and I go in there and I'm like. It didn't even occur to me as I'm going into the stall that I didn't see a urinal. So I go into the stall, and I'm doing my business, and then in walks a pair of heels. I'm like, that's strange, and I'm like, listen, you're in a stall as a male. You're in a stall for one reason. If you're a female, you're in a stall for a couple of reasons. Could be one or the other. As a male, you're doing one thing, and it's two. And I all of a sudden realize I'm in the wrong restroom. Like, I'm in the women's room. I'm dropping a deuce in the women's room, and women start to walk in. I'm like, what am I? How do I get out of this? How do I get out of this?
Nothing to do at that point. You just have to hold your head high. Just walk out of there.
Submitted for your approval. One Stephen Cox.
Dropping a deuce in the women's room.
I don't know why. Actually, everybody is remarking on how nice it is to see us so giddy and happy. I genuinely believe that a psychic cloud has been fucking lifted. Don't you guys feel that? I feel like this giant anvil of weight has been lifted from my shoulders. This election has been looming. It has been looming like, if you will, a giant cloud of poo, right? And it's yeah. Holy cow! Let's check out some comments here, shall we? Let's do that. Well, here, let's start the show. We'll get the music going. And
It's the only show
Hi, everybody.
with
Hi.
Stefan and Laurie.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
now, here are your hosts, Stefan and Laurie.
Oh, yes, indeed. Hello. Let's check out some comments. So let's see. So Joe
And
says,
go ahead.
oh, yeah. So Joe says there is a perpetual Republican candidate named Chad Megandons. He used to actually have his campaign signs.
I thought it was Magenda's.
Who knows? But he used to have his campaign signs look like the Haagen-Dazs logo, but now he has a little cartoon version of him going, like, you can trust me.
Yeah.
Like, no,
No,
you're a fucking slime ball who runs all the time, and he loses, and he puts out a zillion signs every year with a big cartoon of his face. I kind of want one of those faces for a Halloween mask. Joe, grab one.
We should do that.
Will you do that? Because
Can we do that? We'll all go as him.
they
next year.
haven't taken them down. Oh my God, this would be amazing.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
seriously.
Let's drive around tomorrow and get some.
Let's go and grab some signs. Let's go grab some Chad signs, and then we can all go
I'll
as
put
Chad.
Chad's face on Jason Voorhees.
Oh
outside.
my God!
The double scariest.
But somebody's going to pull up and think that we're actually Chad supporters.
Oh, that's true.
That's not good.
That's true.
Let's see. So Angela says, a lady at my mom's condo building goes to the pool house restroom to poop. She lives alone and has a 2-bedroom bathroom condo. Why is she traveling somewhere to poop? Okay. Now, is she with a person? Because that would make sense. Okay. When I was working at a certain online magazine of some note, this was in around 2000, we wound up becoming friends with this woman who was a columnist who was sleeping with the guy who ran the magazine, the publisher of this online magazine, who was married. Right. So
where's this story going?
So this girl writes, you remember this. You'll remember this in a second. This girl, who is also a columnist for this online publication, writes a column about how to essentially excuse yourself from your lover's place every morning if you're staying with them.
She
to
said
go
lover,
and-
right?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah,
to go and
she
poop
would.
someplace. So she had all these. I'm going to step out and get the coffee and bagels. She said, and she's writing about this in this guy's publication. Right, just a total class act. This one.
Wow.
Yeah. However, if it hadn't been for her, I wouldn't probably be sitting here right now because it was through her connection that my voiceover career started. Isn't
That's
life
true.
weird?
That's true.
Life is fucking weird,
Actually,
y'all.
it was through me posting a mattress online that your voiceover career
That it
really
really
started.
took off.
If
Yeah,
you
yeah,
really
yeah.
want to go back and be accurate in the
And then it all leads back to the bleached asshole. It always leads back to a bleached asshole. Oh my god! Holy cow!
Oh,
tonight.
Kathy says maybe her poop really stinks.
That could be it.
She's 80 and lives. Okay, well, she's 80 and she poops once a day. Good for her.
I was gonna say you're
More
doing.
power to her.
You're
You know what
living
it is?
right.
She probably just doesn't want to clean her bathroom that much, right? She wants to poop in the public toilet where they clean it.
We had notes about tonight's show. We were going to talk about all these other things.
The poop episode.
And then all of a sudden, the next thing you know, we're having a poop-episode. I don't know. I don't know where how this happened.
We used to live in New York City. And,
You've heard of it.
We had this
it's a little
friend.
island off the coast of North America.
We had this friend. I think I've told this story before. We had this friend who decided she had a 1-bedroom, 1-bath apartment.
Yeah.
And she one year she decided she was going to completely remodel her bathroom.
I know what you're talking about now,
Which
yeah.
meant that they ripped out the toilet and the shower. And we were like, what do you do if you have to poop? And she's like, oh, I don't poop. No. What I do is I time all my food and my vitamins. So I poop once a day at the gym and then I take a shower. And if I wake up in the middle of the night, like if I'm sick or something, I have to go to like down the street to the Starbucks. It's a whole thing. So I just pee in the sink. And like, this is a whole New York. Like she was so used to telling this story. She was like, it's normal. It's fine. Right. And we're like, that's crazy. That's crazy. You're crazy.
Yeah.
You can't poop in your house.
That is now. Has anybody else peed in the sink? Anybody else in the sink?
Everybody's peed in the sink.
We've all peed in the sink, right? We've all had that moment where like we're waiting for somebody's in the bathroom and they're just you've got roommates and somebody's just in there for way too long. It's a party. You know, you gotta do something. Just
or you're
backing it up. in the
tired,
sink.
or you like I don't know. The sink is closer. Everyone's peed in the sink.
Pooping only once a day is not normal. All right, let's show of hands here. They say you're supposed to poop as many times as you eat. So
How many times are you supposed to poop a day?
apparently 3 times a day is normal.
What?
I don't know.
Come on.
Look, listen, and nobody.
What are
even-
we taking an informal poll? All right, put your poop schedule in the comments.
Even at this late date, nobody's mentioned waffle stopping. I can't believe it. Nobody's mentioned it. Yeah. Let's start the
Wow,
game.
this game's gonna be
It's
amazing.
going to be fucking amazing. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't line up any poop cards, but I certainly lined up some politics cards. The GOP did not get their red wave, but they did get blank. The GOP did not get their red wave, but they did get blank. Oh my goodness. Chris Hayes, Joe just shared this in a thread that we belong to together. Chris Hayes put together basically a 2-minute long video of every mention of the red wave on Fox News, and it just got more and more like hyperbolic. It's not just going to be a red wave; it's going to be a red tsunami. Oh, you know that scene in The Shining where the elevator opens up and all the blood comes out? It's going to be like that. Only it's going to be the final scene of some movie where there's like a giant wave, and it's just like. Now, listen. While I'm not going to rub anybody's faces in this, it doesn't mean I don't get to laugh, right? I'm going to have a hearty chuckle. Ha ha!
They did get the only show poop episode. Joe says mid-cycle spotting. That's funny.
Crabs from Matt Gates. I love
Oh
that.
boy.
Hello, a Donald Trump rant. Hello,
Scott
Scott.
Codes! Look,
What?
we have tiny hands. Perhaps you will win them tonight. Ray, have you received your tiny hands?
Where is Rapel? Is Rapel here? Yeah, he is here.
just went by.
What up? A small pink period, a mid-cycle spot.
One red cup.
Somebody mentioned something about, I think somebody mentioned the red wave being so small so as not to even be, even necessitate a pad with wings, I think was somebody said. Okay.
Did you see the TikTok dad who got his middle school daughter a pad with wings?
Oh, yes, that was, okay, so tell the story. This
So
is,
cute.
This is very
Did
cute.
you guys see it?
You'll love this.
This
It'll
guy
warm
goes
warm
viral
your
on
heart.
TikTok. He's
It'll warm
like,
your heart.
so my baby's mama sent me a text saying, our daughter started her period at school. Get her some pads with wings and take them to school. And he's like, you guys, I did what I thought was right. I got pads and I got chicken wings.
Yes, that's a good dad. That is a good dad. I love that.
That's right.
I love that.
That's what's right.
Ange has never peed in the sink. Listen, kid, you're not living. I'm just telling you. Okay, so GOP did not get their wet away, but they did get, let's see, a new Glidden shade called You Missed. It's a light pink with red specks, says Kathy. That's a very elaborate answer. I like that.
Wow.
A tiny, let's see, privatized Twitter. All right, Ange. All right, Angela wins. Let me give you a card to score with here. Ange is off to a beautiful
A clear
start.
picture of Mars.
Holy God, we're off to a great start here. Phenomenal start to this evening's festivities.
Not speaking of poop.
Yeah. Well, sure, let's move on.
No, we can still speak of poop.
Okay.
Does anyone else want to talk about
I was going to say, listen, we're letting it all hang out here on The Only Show tonight. So, clear picture of Mars. Okay, here we go. Now, certainly speaking of poo, I think Trump has taken to flinging something down in Mar-a-Lago.
He doesn't. There's no way he poops. He doesn't poop, right?
Man,
He seems like a little rabid poops guy.
what's the man is full of shit. Thank you very much.
He seems constipated. He's old and only eats fast food. How can that go?
So we know that he's flung burgers and ketchup and all sorts of other things. Oh, somebody had mentioned that the ketchup being flung at Mar-a-Lago is
The
really
red
the only
wave.
red wave. But in his latest temper tantrum, Trump has taken to flinging blank. There we go. In his latest temper tantrums, Trump has taken to flinging blank. He does, like, the older he gets, he just looks. We renamed it the Pooh Show, says my dad. Nice. He just looks like a really overweight orangutan, doesn't he? And by the way, it's orangutan.
Not tang.
It's not orangutan.
You can say tang if you want.
If you want to,
It's
we're
fine.
not.
We will allow.
We're not casting aspersions.
We'll allow it.
Hating on anybody. Toupees. He's flinging toupees.
Everybody get out of here.
My mom says he's flinging hamburgers. Kofefe. Yeah. Oh man. Now that is a fellow who I do feel a great deal of schadenfreude about, and I'm more than happy to share that. His followers, save for the ones who marched on the Capitol, I can't bring myself to actually feel active schadenfreude for this moment. But him, on the other hand, I hope the ache in his gut right now is it's burning a hole through him, a laser hole.
Hold
through
up.
him. Yes,
Kim Jong-il
yeah.
forced the country to believe he was born without a bottom and doesn't do number 2.
Okay. Well, that's that sounds about right.
And there's nobody there to go fake news because they're not allowed to say that. Right?
My dad says his body fat, Trump Tower residence. Wow, you're out of here. More spittle, graveyard dirt, Melania's poo at Barron. Wow, that's
Barron is like 7 feet tall now. Have you guys
he's
seen these photos?
Yeah, strangely,
he's freaky
strangely
tall.
Yeah, I don't know. He seems impractically tall. I mean, he's going to grow up super rich. That doesn't fucking matter. He can fly, private. That's the one thing that I always think of when I think of somebody who is super tall and is not like rich and famous. I'm like, how do you fly? Like,
What
how
did
do
my
you
cousin
get
say when you asked
anywhere?
him? I have a freakishly tall cousin.
6'7" cousin.
Yeah.
He says he always has to he has to be on the aisle for one thing, and then he
Right.
has to figure out how to angle his extraordinarily long femurs out.
He said his
out the
joints
side.
hurt all the time when he's
Oh, yeah.
traveling, right? Like
Yeah.
because there's never a bed big enough for him. Like he's just too tall.
In his latest temper tantrums, Trump has taken to flinging Melania's "I really don't care" a coat at Putin's blowjob face. Okay.
Oh, boy.
So, Laura, who had the funniest response, if you please? Secret Service drivers, but says Joe, more wives down the stairs. Oh,
Oh
wow.
boy.
Yeah, Kathy's had a couple winner answers there.
I'm gonna have to give it to Kathy
I think
for
we
this,
do.
this
I
round.
think
Ballots is funny though.
Yeah, that ballot's very, very funny. So listen, don't tell anybody, but I just shaved my blank.
You got a lot of attention for shaving your blank.
I did get a lot of attention for shaving my blank. People were very complimentary, said very nice things. Yeah, it's funny. Somebody on. I just posted a podcast from last week, and somebody posted. Love the new look. Keep up the great work. That was okay. Keep shaving, I guess.
Oh, everyone's superstitious now. They think that Stefan shaving his
I
beard
cannot grow my beard
saved
back.
democracy. So,
I grew my beard in 2016, y'all.
Oh, there's your problem.
I grew my beard in 2016.
Yeah.
That is actually I grew it in 2015. But that was
Stefan's beard.
I actually no, I literally did grow it right about the time he came down that fucking golden escalator. That is true story. So
The beard. The beard is
forget
what did
Mercury
it.
in retrograde. Here's your harbinger.
I think you
right
know
here.
you owe everyone an apology.
I think I do too.
Yeah.
My clean shaven face says I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Woo-hoo. Oh my goodness. Don't tell anybody, but I just shaved my taxes. My bleached hole. Let's see. Yep. A wiping shaved my wiping time.
Money
Off
off my Geico bill.
Could save you 15% or more. Twitter feed. Golf score. Nice. Keep saving, buddy. Yeah. Oh my God.
Michelle, a couple of comments
Save my
ago,
pets.
said she almost sent us tiny hands.
Really? That is
Tiny hands are
Sweeping the nation,
They're
apparently.
they're very us, aren't they?
I love life expectancy, says Rachel. Pet Sasquatch, says Angela. Palms of my hands, says Carrie. Zip, zip, zip. That doesn't happen to women, right?
You guys have your tiny hands. You all have your tiny hands out, right?
Shaving your beaver, cube, says Joe. dot.
Shaving
Cube.
your Twitter feed.
Twitter feed. I love that. The one that made me laugh first was oh geez. Actually, it was Scott. It was Scott with money off my Geico bill. I love that.
That is funny.
Yeah.
There were a lot of funny answers.
Love that. Yeah. Nicely done, kids. Okay. I am so old.
How old are you?
I can remember blank. I'm so old.
That's pretty quick on the uptake.
Yeah, you're very quick on the uptake. Not missing a trick tonight. My
I'm
my
so
darling wife.
Old.
I can remember blank. Yeah, so they always used to tell
I
you.
can remember going to school with no cell phone.
Exactly. Carrie mentioned shaving your palms. Now, did that apply to women? Because I didn't think. I thought that was just for guys, because we're wrapping around the instrument. Not so much with the feminine version of things. So were women told? We had completely different sex ed classes, right? They would take the boys in one room and go, okay, here's what's going to happen to you. You're going to get, all this. And the women you're going to start this. No, it's going to be, strap in for the ladies. And the guys are just like, be responsible. What did they ever say about, were you ever told anything negative about female masturbation? Like, it's going to make you.
No, they don't tell us anything about that. You know why they tell it to boys is because if you don't tell it to boys, they'll do it all the time. It will be like they'll disappear off the face of the earth.
Tell them
in
or
the
don't.
bathroom.
They're going to anyway.
Yeah.
Oh boy, it's hilarious. I have friends of mine who have boys. They're just like, oh, here it comes. Here's that time when there's an awful lot of water
45 minutes
running
in the bathroom. And you know what's funny?
Ladies and gentlemen, Poon Masturbation. It's the Poon Masturbation Show.
I don't know what is happening right now.
Oh God!
Joe remembers running up that hill.
This is yours to judge, man. Rachel remembers when porn wasn't free. The Pledge of Allegiance to poop. When Brady retired. Yes. And boy, he should have stayed retired. When Republicans love democracy. Where the beef is. Let's see. Walking uphill both ways in the snow with just shorts and sandals on. Yep. Buying cigarettes from Granny's pool boy. Let's see what I did on my first date, but not yesterday. Let's see. Running up that.
I'm giving it to Joe. For
I was going to say, yeah. Keith Richards singing to dinosaurs. Penny Day, says my dad. What is Penny Day, Dad?
I want to know.
Now, you got to tell us what Penny Day is.
Inquiring minds want to know. I want to know.
Let's see. When Bush Jr. was the worst president ever. Yeah, I can remember that.
That was we just had this conversation. The last time we had all the midterms went like this, it was the George Bush Jr. No, it was George Bush.
It's W.
Regular.
Yeah, W. W's ratings were so sky high after 9/11 that he was the only.
That's right.
One of the only post-war presidents, I think, to actually pick up seats in his first midterm. So because we let the terrorists win. Sure, a hot body is nice, but you know what's really attractive? Blank. Sure, a hot body is nice. But you know what's really attractive? Blank. Somebody tell me. Diet George Bush. Just for the fun of it. Just for the taste of it.
Diet George Bush.
Diet George. Oh, Paul. Oh, sure, a hot body's nice, but you know it's really the cash. My dad says
That was
cash.
unexpected.
Slam! Boom goes the dynamite. Holy God.
Okay, so this little anecdote from the week has no relevance to anything we've been talking about. Not poop or masturbation.
Not poop or masturbation. Okay.
It's just something funny that happened. I went to this UPS store that was different from the UPS store that I usually go to,
Yeah.
and on the door is a totally handmade looking sign. Like it looks like the guy made it in Microsoft Paint. Like
Was Clippy on it? Or actually,
Just about.
It
It was
the
like-
little stick guys with the light bulb.
it was
above
like
them? Yeah.
clearly handmade, not issued by the UPS,
Right,
obviously,
yeah.
headquarters office. It says, "We know that the mask mandate was repealed, but we're wearing masks anyway." And it was something about how we require our customers to do the same. If you need a mask, let us know. And it was like, oh, that guy,
FO.
that guy has had it with you and your snotty nosed kid breathing on him during the pandemic. That was the healthiest he's ever been. So he's like, you know what?
I'm not going back.
I'm never going back.
Not going back.
And I went inside and he had like a full mask and gloves, and so did all of his employees. I was like, all right, even I think you're going overboard, but you know what? You do you. You own this franchise.
I'm telling you
for
right
you.
now that my dad has already won this round. However, there are some magnificent answers here. Kathy says, my reflection when my glasses aren't on. Boy, oh boy, I think that is nature's way of easing the pain of visibly aging. It's like, well, here, you know what? Honestly, you won't be able to tell, right? You're gonna be able to, I look fine. A little fuzzy, but fine. Look like my old me.
It says, living the rest of my life without another pandemic. That's what's attractive.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Joe says a D next to a candidate's name, a backup bottle of Tito's Magnet, says Carrie. Quite literal. Yeah, an amazing hot profile of war bonds. Buy war bonds. Jake from State Farm says Kathy.
By the way,
Hot
where
Pocket.
is Eric tonight?
Where is the old Atwood?
Where is Eric Atwood?
All right, so that round goes to Jim Cox.
Mm-hmm.
Nicely done, dude. All right, here we go. My God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot blank. Let's all do this the serenity prayer together here. Only show style. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot blank. Vote out of office. How about that? Actually, no. Don't grant me. Grant me the courage to change that shit. Because that's the corollary, right? It's a serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Oh man, there's I love the sentiment of that. Don't we all? Don't we all?
Oh, okay. Carrie is in Anacortes, so she does not know where Eric is. What are you doing? What are you doing there?
Well, the Anacortes is lovely this time of year.
I
I'm
know
told.
it sounds amazing. What's going on this
Are
week?
you off to a cruise up to Canada?
Are you doing
maybe?
a race? Are you
Yeah.
on a
Yeah.
knitting fair? What are you doing?
Let's see. The serenity to accept the things that I cannot shave, says Candy. Cook.
Except the things I cannot donate to Goodwill.
Believe in. Outvote. Let's see. Bleach. Shove into a wood chipper. Says Fuzz. That's a good fucking answer. Dude. I like that. Mock. Steal. This is yours to judge there, dear Laura, dear Laura.
This is a hard one.
You're making it tough.
I'm going with shove into a wood chipper.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Nice job, Fuzz. Fuzzband, as Ange calls him. Which
The
I love.
fuzzband.
Yeah, the fuzzband. All right.
Return to Target. I do a lot of that. Target returning.
In a previous life, I was blank. In a previous life, the mystery of the missing Eric Atwood. What's a mystery of the missing Eric Atwood?
Oh no!
Could he be any more missing? That guy is Chandler Bing's stepdad.
That was our fun fact of last week.
I know. Yeah,
Okay, I wrote pervious life.
In
so,
pervious life.
All right. In a pervious life.
So that is one of those
Here we
words
are.
that does not have a corollary, I don't believe.
Previous?
It's like kempt. Nobody
Prior?
says that they're kempt. It's just unkempt. Impervious. Unkempt. You know
There's
what I
no
mean?
pervious.
And there's no kempt.
Interesting.
I think, right?
But there's Joe Kent.
Tick tock, you don't stop. Tick tock, you don't stop. Bye, Joe.
Ooh, 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 bye-bye.
Don't let the door hit you in your just disconcertingly handsome face, you asshole. Very handsome man, Joe Kent. Really, just very, very handsome, and it's just like, however, punchable. I think is what somebody Shasti on the pod said. You know, cover model for Punchable Face Monthly. Beat out by I think Ben Shapiro and Joe Rogan. I think also previously held that title.
Which Ben Shapiro?
Josh Shapiro is the name of the guy who won the governorship in Pennsylvania.
I see.
Ben Shapiro is an asshole. There you go.
There's more than one Ben Shapiro, though.
I'm sure, but there's.
But he also has a punchably handsome face.
That's what I'm saying.
The pseudo-intellectual. I mean, I guess he's an intellectual, but on the side. Whatever.
I think you had it right. I think you had it right the first time. Well, in previous life, my mom said she was Sasquatch. Joey Blank McGee. Buried, says Kathy. Elvis, says Fuzz. Let's see. Pervious and previous are two very different things. Trump was the previous president. Nicely done.
That's right.
Shirley MacLaine. That's a good answer. I like that because, you know, she believes in past lives and such. Is she still kicking?
She's still alive, right?
She's still alive, yeah. Mm-hmm. So is her brother, Warren Beatty. I think they're both still around, right?
That's right.
Cremated. Evless. John 14 Inches Holmes. God. A kept woman, says Kathy. Let's see. I'm going to give it to Kathy on this one for buried. Nicely done, kid. No. Hey, you guys, what happens when I flip this switch? What happens when I flip this switch?
This pen is dead.
Oh, no. Nar.
Second intro.
As the, yeah, we've got a dead pen. As the Australians will say, nar.
I know.
Nar. We haven't had second intro in a while.
Here are your hosts, Stefan
I called second intro. Just
Wait, is this is if I do it like this, does that mean we're in distress? You know, like
boy.
flying a flag upside down. So if you guys are watching one night and I can't say anything, but I'm just sort of like, okay, here we are. That means that we're being compelled to do the show by somebody off camera, right? Who's basically.
What was that? It was
So that call.
It was the Blink Amendment. The Blink Amendment.
Yeah.
Like blink if you need
The
help.
Blink Amendment. Yeah, the
Uh-huh.
Blink Amendment. What happens if I flip this switch? Let's see. I get a my dad says I get a boner.
Jim Cox.
What happened to my dad? Holy shit. My mom says, hey, it's just the pin dies. My mom says Trump gets electrocuted. Abe Vigoda, Casper comes to life. The breaker blows.
Forest Internet shuts down. That could not be more true.
The lights go on, says Scott. It's not a show until that was released at second intro. That's exactly right, Michelle. The Forest Internet shuts down, my batteries die. Oh, Kathy. Oh, that's very funny.
I'm laughing because I'm so sad Eric's not here. There is one circuit breaker in our house that is not circuit breaker. It's that what's that outlet that has the pushy thing in it?
Yeah, the reset.
Yeah.
It's got a little reset button on it. And,
When so when a fuse blows in a whole other room, that little outlet thing in the main room pops out. And one day I was like, Eric, what is that? Can you fix that? And he's like, no. Thousands and thousands of dollars worth of rewiring. You don't want to fix that. And I'm like, why does it do that? He's like, I don't know, but to fix it is going to be really expensive.
How much do you have a contractor who will tell you those sorts of truths? Thank you.
So I just was laughing because it could be a case of like one thing, like if you use a hairdryer and a straightening iron, that thing in the main room pops out. It's very odd.
It's very, very strange.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think Laura was not an electrician.
Not an electrician.
Kathy says my date deflates. Yeah, I still think I get a boner. Is probably your wondering answer. But you had to decide. It's your.
I'm giving a point to your dad for I get a boner, and I'm giving a point to Carrie for Forest Internet shuts down
All right, good.
because it reminded me of that weird situation.
All right. What are we playing for tonight, by the way?
Oh gosh, well if you don't already have tiny hands, you get
Get
tiny
another
hands.
set of tiny hands. Okay.
And if you have tiny hands, then you get a scary skeleton.
The tiny hands might actually come in handy for this next clue. Behold the only show's new lethal martial art, Blank Fu. We're all going to become practitioners tonight. Become a black belt. All right. Behold the only show's new lethal martial art, Blank Fu. What? What's funny?
Ange said, I just reread the clue. What happens when I flip the switch? Ange said, the thing in the next room pops out. That's a really good description. I know. I'm great at describing things.
Ray wrote, I won. That's flip the switch and Ray wins. Yeah. And behold, the only show's new lethal martial art, Blank Fu. All right. So let's see. And we're like I said, we're poo-foo. Yeah. Tofu. F-U-foo. Kathy should write for a comedy show. Yes, absolutely right. That is exactly right.
Poo-foo.
Poo-foo.
Yeah.
Beaver foo. Julie the hamster foo.
I was going to shop drop a fish last week.
Yeah, man, we don't know what to do. Like, honest to God, it's nice having an outdoor fish, but it's become the whole like situation that we've had to concoct. It makes it look like he's in a lockdown prison, and like we can't even get other fish to put in there with him because like I don't really want to like. There's
It's
this
not
one
fish.
little.
It's not koi season
It's not
anymore.
koi
or
season,
something.
and just like
I called the fish store where I got the fish, and they said, "Sure, you can bring them back." Like, because obviously they can sell them again. But then I got to put a fish in my car for half an hour.
Have you ever
45
driven
minutes.
with a sloshing thing of water?
not-
I drove Mr. Fish
not
down from
good.
the property next door, and it was stressful. I can't even imagine driving to Kent from here. That Eagle sushi foo, fish foo, nose swab foo, second intro foo. That's very funny. I like that.
Nice.
Marfu.
Marfu.
Let's see. Poo-foo. Yeah. Let's see. This is my round to judge. This is 9. Yeah, this is round number 9. Let's see. I'm going to give it to Ange for second intro foo.
Well, she also said Julie the hamster food.
Yeah. So there we
Yeah.
go. So we're all going to become black belts. Now, here's your first move. Hi! Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, I don't know if you guys heard of this news, but they are, the paper, scissors, rock situation. They are now adding a new element. It is now rock, paper, scissors, and blank. They got a new element. It's rock, paper, scissors, and blank.
The thing that pops out in the next room.
I was reading, and by reading I mean watching on TikTok, this video about a guy who tells you basically how to win, or at the very least how to really improve your odds in Rochambeau, and really the biggest, if you're doing like best 3 out of 5 or something like that, your best move is to not change. Is actually, and he says basically your best move is actually to choose paper and stick with paper the entire time. You just stick with and watch your opponent's eyes if you think they're going to change, and you can kind of see something and you can kind of psych them out. I don't know. That was pretty interesting.
Rock, paper, scissors, and Plan B.
Oh boy, I'm getting another cocktail. You want something?
I would like another water.
You may have that.
Rock, paper, scissors, and fuck this shit. That was the best. Ange.
Nice.
Ange is on fire. Glue stick is funny too, though. Rock, paper, scissors, Vax. AR-15. Rock, paper, scissors, Eric's 18 inches. Eric is nowhere to be found. Right, rock, paper, scissors, and flip the switch. Bite me.
Well, Eric is he's home alone. He might just be spending quality time with his 18 inches.
In the bathroom.
Or in the bathroom, yeah.
He's stuck in the bathroom with his 18 inches.
He is a male, after
We
all.
will slander him if he doesn't show up.
That's right. This is yours to judge, I believe. Yeah, this is round 10. So who had the funniest response to adding a new element? It's now rock, paper, scissors, and blank.
Gosh, I feel like rock, paper, scissors, fuck this shit was... That was Ange. Sorry. Ange has 3 points.
Angela's the person to beat tonight.
Angela is
absolutely dominant.
killing it.
Or now that since we're watching Wrexham, Angela absolutely dominant on the pitch tonight. Unbelievable footwork from Angela Garvin out on the pitch.
Unbelievable.
Smashing, mental.
She also followed up with D's nuts. Come on. She's unbeatable.
Hey, pal. Fuck you in the blank you wrote in on. All right. Hey, pal. Fuck you in the blank you wrote in on.
These are angry clues.
This one, yeah, but the other ones have been kind of cheerful.
Yeah.
There was one where it was almost all insults. Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
And I think it was reflective of the fact that I was not doing well.
Mentally.
No.
You were like, cheer me up. Cheer me up.
Yeah, I was leaning hard. And the cock you wrote in on says Kathy. Tesla says Fuzz. Well done, Fuzz. The hoe you wrote in on, says my dad. Nice.
The bald eagle murderer.
Yeah.
You wrote in on.
Mm-hmm. The Trump hump you wrote in on.
Are you even allowed to catch like if a bald eagle gets caught in the net around your pond?
You can't touch it. You gotta call the county, I think. Like $5.
You got to call the White House. Like, well, who do you have to call?
The Department of the Interior.
Yeah.
Who is the Secretary of the Department of the Interior? The only one that I've ever known the name of. Oh God.
Am I supposed to know that?
The hell is the name of the guy under Reagan? He was.
I'll tell you when I won't know that. When there's a bald eagle on the lawn. like, oh my God.
James Watt. That was the only Secretary of the Interior's name that I actually could remember off the top of my head because he was a colossal asshole.
Carrie said blue check mark.
Yeah, give the blue check mark. You know,
funny.
I love that, Carrie, but I got to give it to Fuzz because he came in with the Elon Musk reference first with Tesla. So we'll go with Fuzz for Tesla. Nicely done, dude.
That's
right.
2 points for fun.
That is it. Okay, if one more person uses the term blank, I'm losing it. If one more person uses the term blank, fire. Oh man, that was fire. That's fire. One more person uses the term blank, I'm losing it. You guys are crushing it tonight, by the way.
I feel like people are saying a thing now that doesn't make sense. The
What's that?
kids are going, like they're using the word slay. Like, remember back
course.
in the day, people would say slay.
Slay queen.
Now
Yeah.
they're going, oh, slay. Like, like we would go, oh, word.
All right.
I mean, we wouldn't say that, but the way you would use oh, word.
Listen, honestly, they can skate because the Gen Z absolutely was the pivotal factor in this last election. I mean, Gen Z went they turned out in record numbers and they voted overwhelmingly Democratic. D plus 24 for Gen Z.
Really?
D plus 2 for millennials. R plus 15 for Gen X. What the fuck happened to us, you guys? We were supposed to be the cool generation, and then guess what? R24 for boomers. Oh, Jesus H. Christ. Okay, what do we got?
I'm giving it to Carrie for pervious.
For what?
Pervious.
Well, let's read through some of what we've got
Yeah.
here. Ray says, bruh. Yeah, my bad, says Kathy.
Bussin'.
It is
what
what it
is
is.
that one? Bussin'.
Bussin', bussin' used to be slang for kissing. I don't, I've heard it, and maybe it means like busting something. I don't really know.
It means cool, I think. Bussin'.
Finna is
Oh, the kids love it when we do these. Oh my God.
it's slang for fixing
Oh,
too.
slay?
But finna has been around for probably about 100 years, right? It's black slang. Let's see. One would use the term old lady. According to DeSantis, it's woke. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it says extra.
Bussin', prune it out, dude. Like, this is my dad. Like, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Like, there's
I
nothing
don't
wrong with like.
whatever.
Whatever. Collateral fry. Chloe. Somebody tell Chloe. Okay. All right. So there we go. Moving on. Let's see. I'm all out of fucks, but I just got a fresh load of blank. I'm all out of fucks, but I just got a fresh load of blank. Mom's dildo collection. Hey, everybody! I feel like that deserves a guitar tune. Mom's dildo collection. We watched. By the way, if you have never seen a YouTube show called Trash Theory and you're into music, check it out.
Oh,
This
so
guy
good.
does these
So good.
incredible deep dives on, he's primarily British bands, but he did this whole special on The Damned. If you are into British music at all, check it out. I had no idea just how incredibly influential The Damned were.
Yeah.
They
That
actually
was a
the
good one.
first punk single before the Sex Pistols in like 1976. I mean, this is like seriously. And then
That's a really good
They
job.
kickstarted the whole goth movement, kind of. I mean, it
So
was just
good.
unbelievable. Yeah. So, anyway, just a little tip of the old, tip of the old only show chapeau. What was that tip?
A lot of people said poo, and I was expecting it. I
Yeah,
was
yeah, of course.
expecting
Fresh
a
load of poo.
A fresh load of poo.
Cheerios, X-Lax, semen. Yeah, well, we're always working on it, aren't we, Scott? We men. Free insulin from Eli Lilly's fake Twitter account. 18.75 inches. Laura's Muffins. Cheerios. Blue checks. Blockbuster coupons.
Wow, what a difference.
Blockbuster Video. Wow, what a difference. Anal bleach. Yeah, and honestly, you have to have that stuff shipped in special from Costa Rica. I understand that it comes in specialized.
Oh, where's my audio bumper for Tales from the Dump?
Tales
Tales
from the dump.
Do do do.
Let's see. Senators got a fresh load of senators. Yes. Is this my round to judge? Is this 13?
This is 13. Yeah.
Christina gets it. Yes. Fresh load of senators. Yes. Woo-hoo. Oh my goodness. Can't believe that.
How
All right.
how crap are Republicans that they couldn't even, anyway.
It's Trump. I mean, listen. It's
Trump.
It's our.
It's Trump.
What did we say he was flinging in Mar-a-Lago? Who got the winning? Whatever it is, he's flinging that, and basically he's the headline that I cannot get enough of is. This is before the fate of the Senate and the House were determined. It was the headline was something along the lines of. Winners of Senate and House undetermined, but the real loser of Tuesday's election was Trump. Oh yeah! Ooh. Well,
Wait, did they get a ballot drop on Boebert yet?
Rub that in. Yeah.
I love her sad face.
You know, wah, 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 wah.
Did she win?
I probably. You know what I hate that everybody else loves? Blank. You know what I hate that everybody else loves? Blank. And by I mean you, of course. What do you hate that everybody else loves? It is such a delicious victory,
Summer.
Michelle. Honest to God, I just serve that up with a side of fries and some ketchup.
So yummy.
It goes down smooth, doesn't it? Absolutely delicious.
So yummy. The answer
There's
is
a party in my tummy.
So yummy, so yummy.
There's gonna be a party in my tummy. We missed out on a lot of memes not having kids, but I think we absorbed some.
I mean, just
through osmosis.
being around other people's little kids. Like we know the words to Baby Shark.
It's not Shakespeare. Baby shark, baby shark. You know what my mother says but you don't, Mom, obviously don't hate dildos. You refer to them quite frequently. Kryptonite, mushrooms. Oh, Kathy. I'm gonna drive down there and give you a hug right now. The Eagles, yes, thank you, Ray. Cilantro, pineapple pizza. Let's see, comedy. Pumpkin spice, reach around, sister. You don't like a good reach around? Who doesn't love a good reach around? It's going to Ray. Oh wait,
You hate Robin Williams? That's so random. You also hate Ed Sheeran. Like this is a very specific list of things that you hate that everybody else is like, come on, man.
He's a harmless.
That's a universal. He's just a harmless
little
ginger.
Harmless little ginger. Okay, this is yours to judge. This is round number 14. You know what I hate that everybody else loves? Blank. Oh, somebody just made you laugh. What was it?
Scott Coates randomly said Oprah.
There you go. I made you laugh.
You get that point. You get a point.
Scott gets
nobody
a point.
But you. Nobody
else gets a point.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Nicely done there, Coates. The only show's newest Christmas special. Is entitled Blank is Coming to Town.
Poop.
Poopy Claus. The only show's newest Christmas special, Blank, is coming to town.
We can write you guys a Christmas special if you want.
I mean, why? How have we not done that so far? We'd need to do a Zoom, right? And everybody would play their part. We could do.
Well, we usually write a Christmas show for our friends and family, so that's what we're doing at Christmas.
Exactly.
Surprise, we write a Christmas show.
Yeah. You guys say no way.
Some of you have been to our Christmas show. Kathy,
can you make it? Can you be here for Christmas? We'll get you a little feety pajamas. You can pose, in our J.C. Penney Christmas card photo. Wouldn't that be cute?
So cute.
Actually, we should. Okay, this would be really fun.
Okay.
Everybody, can you can we get a picture of you in feety pajamas, and then we'll do a family. Only show Christmas card. Christmas card.
Yeah.
Can we do that? Let's pull this together because you have the software on Canva.
Oh my God, Tim Becker's here.
Party time. But I think let's do this. Okay.
Everybody should get feety pajamas from Walmart.
Yeah.
Or somewhere.
Somewhere, just jammies. Just dress in your jammies. Just dress in a robe. Send us a picture of you and then we'll just drop your background out, and then we'll put us all together, and we'll have an Only Show Christmas card. Tim Becker, how are you, brother? New York in the house. Well, we have Chicago, New York.
He said Peter Thiel is coming to town.
Yeah, but you gotta the app will buzz when he gets here, right?
Yeah.
And tell you when he's 3 minutes away, right? And then after he goes away, then you have to rate him 5 stars.
Yeah.
How was his service? How was Peter Thiel's service? Maybe a little less Trump supporty. That's
We
what I would
miss
like.
you too.
Yeah, man.
We should do a. I was just gonna say we should do a Zoom or something, but like, isn't everyone so burned out on Zoom?
Bug Zooms. Let's see. Tim says Peter Thiel. The Killer Eagle says Scott. Kathy's going to be in Seattle. Well, we'll be close enough to connect at some point during the holidays. That'll be delightful.
Carrie says Morrissey, but then not.
The Eagle is coming to town. Jason is coming to town. Waffle Stomping's coming to town. Boom Boom's coming to town. The Blues are coming to town. Morrissey, but then not. Jim's left hand. Jim's left hand is coming to town. Dr. Oz. the only show regulars. Yeah, and that took on a new, totally. Tim, honestly, you've missed an awful lot tonight.
This is the poop episode.
This was the poop episode.
Apparently.
The poop episode. Tito's is coming to town. This is mine to judge, and I'm going to give it to Tim. Tim just walks in, slams it over the green monster.
Drops the mic.
Yeah, he just steps up at the plate there. He said Tim back in there. He just gets out and steps up the fucking plate. He just points up the wall there, and he just bam, smacks it over the green monster. There you go. That's my lame-ass Boston impression. Okay, here we
You
go.
gonna go have some lab stat with that impression?
Did Ange win outright?
Is it round 16?
Yeah, we're on to round 16.
Is this the tiebreaker round?
Yeah.
It's only been 2.5 years. I don't know
Yeah.
how the game is played.
Yeah, this is it. This is the type
So, look, I've been keeping track along the way.
So who do we have?
Wow, I am really killing it tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Ange has 3 points. Kathy has 2 points. Fuzz has 2 points. Scott has 2 points. That means
And just tonight's winner.
where are the little hands?
Yeah, where are the little hands?
Did you,
I
tossed the little hand.
I chucked him,
Hold on,
yeah.
hold on.
Hey, congratulations to Ange. Glad you played, and that's it. And what rhymes? And you're gonna win some tiny hands. Hey, everybody, give it up for Ange. You won the night that we kept the Senate and won in Washington's 3rd District. All right. Good fucking night. So we're gonna have a tiebreaker for round 2 here. All right. So let's say.
Jim Cox has 2 points too. That's true.
Oh, Jim Cotton. Yes, my dad has
Yes,
2 points.
that's
Okay, so,
true.
All right,
That's true.
so we've got who's playing in the final round? That's Kathy.
That's Kathy,
My
Fuzz,
dad?
Scott, and Jim Cox.
Okay, Kathy, Fuzz, Scott, and my dad. Answer the following for points and also win yourself a pair of tiny hands. If I had a nickel for every time someone called me blank, I'd be mad rich.
Gary says, Angela wins. Her prize is that she gets to pee in your sink the next time.
There
she
you
uses-
go. Yeah. Well, listen, Ange.
I can't believe she hasn't.
We honestly have the fine. We have the finest peeing sink
We have a lot of sinks in our house.
at your
I
disposal.
don't. Why
Yeah.
haven't you already
Avail
done
yourself. Avail yourself. Treat yourself. Treat yourself, won't you? Treat yourself to a fine sink urination. Really, once in your life, you owe it to yourself.
that? I'm surprised someone in this comment section has peed in our sink at one.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah,
Someone has.
Somebody has.
I'm shocked.
I think there were times in San Francisco in that Ashbury place that I might have peed in the sink more than the toilet. That was that.
In the kitchen sink or the
that-
bathroom sink?
The kitchen sink.
kitchen sink.
Kitchen sink.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, because we got it. You gotta go. If I had a nickel every time someone called me blank, I'd be mad rich. Kathy. Husband. We're all winners tonight. You're damn right, Michelle. We are all winners tonight. Yeah.
I mean, I've just been informed that not everyone pees in the sink, and I'm shocked.
And she's Pissaquah. That's where we live. Let's see.
Does not everyone pee in the sink?
I guess it's a dick. Has anybody called you a dick? I don't. You don't seem like a dick. Like I've known a lot of dicks. I've known several dicks. You just don't fit the bill, dude. You're.
Did you bring me another soda water? It's the show's almost over.
It's the only show with Stefan and
Help.
Laurie.
That was
Help.
like half an hour
Help.
ago.
Here are your
Help.
hosts,
Help.
Stefan
Help.
and
She's going to
Laurie.
kill. Oh, wait, you did.
Oh, I did. Yay me! Good job, past me. I thought I did. I thought that I did. All right.
I lost it. The
Okay.
adult ADHD is real, you guys.
Democracy is the winner tonight. So we had my dad, Kathy. Who else said? Okay, Fuzz, Kathy, Scott, and my dad all had 2 points. So my dad says a dick. Let's see. Kathy says Kathy. Fuzz says fuzzband. And we're waiting on an answer from Scott. Oh, yes,
Everyone voted for Ange for Pissaquah. It's not even an answer.
Well, okay, so Ange won again. All right.
I don't understand.
Ange won doubly. No, we would seriously. So vote between, if you would, Kathy, Fuzz, Scott, and my dad. Who had the funniest response? And because we're going to award another set of tiny hands.
Yeah.
Here on the Fine Broadcast tonight.
Ange already got a pair of tiny hands. I'm always sending Kathy, I think, one with Kathy.
But we'll see. Big Poppy. Oh, that's why they call me Big Poppy,
That's
says Ray.
funny.
Yeah. Like that.
Okay, every time they call me, maybe.
Oh, call me maybe.
Here's my number.
So call me maybe. Now that is a fucking pop song right there. That is just an undeniable, catchy, sugary, sweet bubblegum hit.
You know who can write a killer pop song? Meghan Trainor.
Meghan Trainor can, absolutely.
I don't even like her music, but all day I was like, had one of her songs.
But Carly Rae Jepsen, man. Carly Rae Jepsen is a hell of a
No, but
pop
Meghan
songwriter.
Trainor can consistently turn them out. Like,
I
it's
think she
crazy.
was a writer before she
I think she was too.
established herself
Yeah. She's
with
great.
all about that bass, right?
I think so.
No trouble. She's all about that. Okay.
All about that.
And we're getting right down to the final minutes. And there's the buzzer. Okay, so Lauro, dear Lauro, who won our tiebreaker?
That's Kathy.
All right, Kathy. Nicely done, kid.
All about that.
Boom goes the dynamite. Okay, Kathy, you get some tiny hands too. All
She
right.
already got some tiny hands.
Well, then you get to pick another treat from Laura's treat bag. Or
It
something.
is crazy that she married that spy kid and then she gave birth to the spy kid's little ginger spy kid,
Who are we talking about?
Meghan Trainor.
I don't know anything about that.
Oh, yeah. She married a guy with red hair and then had a red-haired baby.
That's known to happen.
It does.
Happened to your mom.
It's true. It's true.
All right, kids. This has been delightful. We haven't played ourselves out with a
I know.
with
Any
a,
other
a
announcements?
song or a video in a while.
Anybody else got any announcements?
Anything?
Are you going to play another show? On
Yes, I'll be back on Wednesday night doing another. Thanks for joining on.
That was really fun.
That was super fun. Loved that. Okay, yeah, let's close.
If you have song requests, please
Yeah.
submit them before Wednesday so you can rehearse them.
Yes, indeed. So big rock finish. We think.
Yes.
All
Oh,
right.
Tim, big hugs to you.
Big hugs, dude.
Where have you been? What have you been up to?
Timothy Becker. Do. Wait, where is the big rock? Wait, is this the one? Wait.
Oh, it's
Close the book or turn the page, whatever cliche for this shitty age. I have a feeling that we're gonna be inside for another year. So break the games out, games galore, games you never played before. But if you want us to keep score, we don't do that anymore. We learned our lesson and learned it good. Truth and lies misunderstood. Stephen thought that it meant you should get a point each time you lied. Or the time when we came to see we only ever played 2:15 when a tiebreaker should be round 16. So we don't go there anymore. We just don't go there anymore. Brain, how I thought it was ruined when we try to keep score on Name That Tune, yeah. So come and play for another year. Don't you shed a single tear. Just know that this much is clear. We don't keep score anymore. No, we don't keep score anymore. You can keep your own damn score. 'Cause we don't do that